Grandstand follows in a few seconds at 1 o'clock. This is BBC Television. It's 1 o'clock.
Although your clock at home may show a few seconds after 1 o'clock, Grandstand in fact begins some 6 hours earlier, because as I talk to you now, the time is just after 7 o'clock, and I'm speaking from the observation platform at London Airport, perhaps the most sought-after grandstand in Britain today. Well, now, in just a few minutes, a Boeing 707 is due to arrive from New York, and carrying in it 4 remarkable young men from Liverpool: Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, George Harrison and John Lennon. And awaiting them will be the kind of reception and sound that matches even their own captivating beat, because here at London Airport there are many, many, many thousands of young people waiting on the observation platform, and some of them have been here all night in a temperature that's been below freezing. Just having a look around the airport, it really is quite a remarkable sight, certainly one of the most remarkable sights in Britain today. And the thousands of young people are being watched by hundreds of bewildered policemen and harassed parents. And somewhere among them is Polly Elwes.
Now, which is your favourite?
George.
Now, why George rather than Paul?
Don't know, because he's better looking.
Do you think he is?
Yeah.
Well, what about the other ones?
Oh, they're all nice.
What
but
about
George
John
is
or Ringo?
Well, they're all nice, but George is a little bit better.
Which is your favourite?
I haven't got one favourite, I like them all.
You haven't got a favourite?
No.
If you had to choose, which one would you choose?
George.
You think
He's
he's
lovely.
best looking?
Oh, he's fabulous looking, George is.
But do you think the Beatles are on the way out?
They seem to be. But they might, once they get back here again, they'll be back up again.
Do you mind the fact that they've been away to America?
Yeah, I do.
Aren't you glad that they're a great big success over there?
Oh, yeah.
But you still would rather than that they were back here?
Because we're jealous when they go
jealous.
there.
You get
stick to Elvis. They had Elvis, they took Elvis the best, make you stick to Elvis.
We want the Beatles.
We want to keep the Beatles.
Well, they can keep Elvis and you'll have the Beatles.
Yeah.
What would you feel if your favourite got married?
Oh, I'd die. Oh, I'd die.
Supposing he asked you to marry him.
Oh, I can't jump it all.
Would you really like to marry one?
Yeah. Oh, you bet, yeah.
So, have you ever met any of them?
No.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
I see we have a little boy here. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just trying to get on television.
Yes, but you didn't think you were going to get on television when you came here, did you?
Well, I knew there'd be a television programme here, so I thought I'd get on.
You come for the telly, not for the Beatles?
Well, I don't think I'll be able to watch them on. I won't get in through the crowd.
Do you like the Beatles?
Yes, very good.
But don't you think they're a little bit more for the girls than the boys?
Well, I suppose so, yes.
Have you got a favourite Beatle?
Well, they're all pretty good.
Do you like the sound, do you?
Yes, all the other groups copy it, you see. Most of the other groups copy their sound.
And what about the hairstyle?
Oh, that's even better.
Now, this is the moment the fans have been waiting for. The Boeing 707 has pulled in on stand 15, right below Queen's Building, and you can hear the screams in the background. Looks like one of the film cameramen being allowed in first. Now comes the doubt as to whether the passengers will get off first, and the 4 VIPs last, or whether the VIPs will come off first. Special customs clearance has been arranged for them. They'll be driven straight across to customs and then come into a press conference where we're hoping to interview them. And this is the moment they've been waiting for. Paul McCartney leading them off, George Harrison on the left, John Lennon at the back, Ringo Starr. absolutely shattered. I think Paul McCartney was pointing out to the other three some of the strange positions the bands got into. Because literally every lampstand, every point of vantage has been covered. Made for the return of the Beatles and matched only by the homecoming arrangements for members of our own royal family. Never before have scenes like these been seen at London Airport apart from royal homecomings. The Beatles trying to find their way into the special transport that's been provided for them, having a job to get through the press photographers.
Well done, Sid.
Gesture accompanied by a screen. The Beatles safely aboard now, the transport that will take them for special customs clearance. In just a few minutes we hope to say hello to them in the press conference that's been arranged. Welcome back, boys. How did this reception here compare with America?
Oh, it was great. It was every bit as good.
It was better.
Better.
Okay,
It was better.
I must say, even you boys looked surprised as you came down the aircraft steps.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't you be?
It's so early in the morning.
Yeah, we thought, you know, they'd all be in bed.
Pardon?
Well, we haven't got up. We
Don't
haven't been to
forget
bed yet.
Rapallo cigarette.
Don't forget, it's 4 o'clock in the States now.
Now, what did you think about America? Is it very different from your point of view?
It's bigger.
Did you get lost then, George?
No,
Pass on to George now.
I didn't get lost, George.
Nobody let him out, you know.
No, yeah.
hotel
As soon as I got there, they strapped me up in bed, didn't they?
Yeah.
Injections,
Yeah.
all the lot, yeah.
But it's a marvellous place. We loved it.
Is it very different for a performance to go over there than performing here?
Yeah.
In what way?
You don't play theatres over there, you know. The places we played, Carnegie Hall and this place in Washington.
Big stadium.
Yeah, big stadium with the audience all around, and the acoustics were terrible.
So we sparred up, you know, before we got...
Yeah.
It was good.
But, you know, it was good for, you know, it was quite a novelty, wasn't it, John?
Yeah, it was that. Pass it on to Paul.
It was too, yes.
Now, Ringo, I hear you were manhandled at the embassy ball. Is this right?
Not really. Someone just cut a bit of my hair.
Let's have a look. We seem to have got
Can
plenty
you
left.
see the difference?
Scratch
It's
that
longer
one.
this side.
What happened exactly?
I don't know. I was just talking, having an interview, just like I am now. I was talking away, and then there it goes. And I looked round. There's about 400 people just smiling. You see. We had that in the other program. You know, so you can't blame. You know, what can you say?
What can you say?
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow never knows.
George, how do you like being described as the Prime Minister's secret weapon?
Have you
It's
seen it?
great, yeah. The thing is, I didn't get the bit where they said, earning all these dollars for Britain, or like, are we sharing it out or something?
But we told you you've come back from America millionaires.
No,
Have we?
kidding.
I'll buy you a
time.
drink.
Next
Yeah,
time.
didn't we?
Well, now, what about Miami? I mean, you were in the millionaire's playground.
That was
Yeah.
marvellous.
You lived well, did you?
Yeah.
Well, we lived.
Well, we borrowed these houses, you see. These people rang up and said, do you want our house? Lad. So we said, by gum we do. and we went across there and we were water skiing and fishing and...
He caught a monster.
All things on his back and big teeth.
Big horns and teeth. And
How did it compare with New Brighton?
terrible thing.
With New Brighton.
Brighton.
It wasn't as sunny, of course.
No.
New Brighton, but,
Of course, we missed the docks.
And there
The
was
people
more,
didn't have as much money.
and there was more oil on the sand in Miami.
course, Paul's got a grandfather while he's been away, hasn't he? Steptoe.
Pardon?
Oh,
What's this?
Oh, is it out?
Oh, you heard about
You
this?
didn't know the news was out yet.
Well, it's out then.
Oh, it's out.
You inherited Steptoe.
What's this?
great, yeah, the film.
Oh, yes.
Tell you about it tomorrow.
They never tell me anything. Only joking.
Okay, Harpo.
Now, you, of course, you're going out to the sporting program this afternoon in Grandstand.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear what you thought about Mr. Clay.
Very tall, very...
No, he's a big lad.
He's a great laugh, you know, more than anything. He's
No,
a
big
good lad.
He's going to get Sonny listening free.
That's what
said.
he
That's
said.
what he
So he
said.
said.
I don't think he will, though.
I hear you were creeping up to Harry Carpenter in the training camp, Paul, and
Yeah.
whispering things to him.
Yeah, well, you see, the only thing was, he asked me who was going to win. And, you know, I would have told him out that I thought Liston was going to
You're
win.
a
But
coward.
I'm a coward. And it was in Clay's camp, you see, and there's only big fellas sitting around. He says, Liston. I had to whisper, you know.
Listen, do you want to
No,
know
a
a secret?
Keep plugging, you know, we're still trying to sell.
How did Clay
doing, all right?
how did Clay confer with you? You know, I mean, we're
No, he's
told
not
that
as
Bigger than all of us put together.
yeah, we were told that he was acting though in a way that even the Beatles couldn't make.
Yeah,
he-
he was, actually.
he was
What was he saying? As beautiful and you's beautiful too.
Yeah.
He was lifting
Of
Ringo.
course,
up,
we thought
you
he was
know.
funny, actually. Yeah, he was just...
He's a showman.
He's,
And
oh,
a-
definitely.
And what prize Liverpool for the cup then?
Oh, they definitely got it.
I
They're in the
win,
semi.
yeah.
There's,
Oh,
didn't he?
Yeah, I've been
don't
away,
tell
you
him.
see, I've been to America.
They really don't tell you anything, do
They
they?
don't.
we don't tell him a
Keep
thing.
me in the dark.
Actually,
I
I
think
didn't hear about that.
Are you going to be
What are
there?
they doing?
Where-
What are
where are we
they
going?
winning? They're winning.
Who's winning?
Hooray.
Good old Liverpool.
Of course, four boys can't be brought up on Merseyside without being either
Look, I've been to
Liverpool or
one
Everton.
match in my
Eh?
life.
Are you all Liverpool
Well,
supporters?
we support whoever's winning
Winning.
at the
Yeah.
time, you know.
You know, good old
Oh, you
Arsenal.
That's him finished.
Well, now you're back. You're out of the top 10 for the first time for a long time.
Oh.
Good old days.
What about it?
I don't know. Odd
Well,
lines,
what do you
know,
suggest?
Well, have you got anything on the
We
way?
could go straight.
He's going into Old Vic.
Acting.
I'm going to try tap dancing.
Yeah.
And Ringo's doing comedy on the highway.
Highway.
But have you got anything on the way apart from the film?
We're doing
Well,
recording next week.
Don't tell him.
We're not.
We're not.
It's a lot. Sorry. We're recording next week.
And we don't actually wear.
No.
Oh, no.
No, we couldn't tell you.
What about your impression of American adults? I mean, we hear, you know, your impressions of teenagers and so on. What's
Yeah.
something, you know? I saw you, Ringo, quoted as saying something about this.
What did I say?
You tell me.
I don't know. I quoted so much it's ridiculous. No, what did I say? You know?
You tell me what he said, Paul.
I can't even remember.
I
It's
don't
about
know.
adults.
About?
No, really, he's always quick.
They're older than I am.
Another
No, he
one.
said the adults were a bigger problem than the teenagers.
Oh yeah, well you know they sort of go potty.
Yes, they were.
I mean the teenagers ask for the autograph and take it and leave it at that, but the adults want to know where you've
Well,
been, what
well,
you're doing,
yeah.
and everything. And older.
Cut your hair too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was an adult, but somebody did.
Did you manage to get much time away from all this and really get away by yourself?
We got 3 days at the end after the Ed Sullivan in Miami. You know, we stayed on. Was it 3 days?
Yeah.
It's something like that.
3 days.
Yeah.
You know,
We had a
so
great time.
nearly free.
Anyway, nice to see you back, boys.
Good to
Thanks
see
very
you.
much for sparing the time
Keep
to talk to
kicking,
us.
you know.
Thanks very much.
See you.
See you.
Thank you very
All the
much.
best.
Right.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Well, you don't interview the Beatles, you just play straight men. And reports of damage now are coming in from London Airport. Steel barriers were burst, car roofs and bonnets were flattened, and the crowd has been estimated at about 10,000. Dozens of girls were treated by special ambulance units for cuts, bruises, and plain hysteria. An airport official has said, "I've never seen such chaos and plain irresponsible behaviour." And I must say, it was quite an experience.